Good afternoon, Legend fans. Jesse Davis down here at the Toronto Boat Show, and I want to just take a quick couple of minutes and walk you through our R series of riveted models. Our R series, definitely a very tough, rugged utility boat series. We offered in normal utility 14, 16-foot models, right up to more solid 16, 15-foot side console models as well, and even our 15 all-sport with a full windshield version. Tess, I really want to take a couple of minutes and just show you the construction throughout this R series. For those of you that follow Legend around for the years, these models have been a staple in our lineup. We start with a super thick 100 gauge seamless hull bottom. You know, that's quite a bit thicker than a lot of our competitive utility models out there. 3 external keels underneath the bottom of this boat, really going to help with the stability of the model and help you slice through the water. Key to the Legend Riveted series is a side-facing rivet line rather than straight up and down. So the rivet line on this going sideways is going to take a lot more of the stress and the pounding when you're out there on the water on the shaft of the rivet versus on the head of the rivet, like many competitive models. Something to look out for. We specifically mold in this outside splash well into here as well. So again, kind of going to deflect some of that water back and keep it a little bit more stable while you're out on the water. Even little details, lap straight sidewells. Very rigid sidewall construction, again, adds to the strength of this model. Taking a look at this model, it is very key to point out some of the other competitive advantages that this utility series will have. All cast corner cap on the bow and the stern of the boat. Marine grade plywood, additional step. Fantastic for getting up to the bow of the boat. You won't find this in many of the competitive 14-foot models. Take a look even inside of the internal ribs and the structure. So again, we're using the nice super thick 100 gauge ribbing. It's all spaced about 9 inches apart versus our competitors at 12 to 18 inches apart. Again, I'm going to hop right in this boat with you, Tess. Take a look at this split seating at the back. I can't emphasize how important that is. You now have the ability to sit sideways in this model. You can sit this way rather than straddling a great big uncomfortable bench like many competitive 14-foot models. Another great feature of the marine grade plywood is that we can very easily install a stable seat mount and put some seating in the back of this utility model. Most of our competitors are going to have to use a clamp style on a traditional bench. Very wobbly, very flimsy, feel like you're going to blow right back off. Again, a nice extra long shaft in this utility model as well versus short shaft, so it just adds a little bit of stability when you're out there on the water, a little bit nicer for back trolling if need be. Paying attention to details is important to us here at Legend Boats. We want to make sure we went ahead and installed an additional storage tray back here. Great for putting your gas tank, of course, and if you slide the gas tank sideways, you will be able to fit a battery in this model as well. Wide gunnel is pretty unique to us as well, so when you grab a hold of that gunnel, you can grip that gunnel much easier. Rod holders built in standard right into this utility series, and we do leave a spot so you can go ahead and put some oars in the model as well. So again, there is a lot of 14-foot utility models on the marketplace, but until you start getting down to the little details, it's those things that are going to stand out and give us a lot of competitive advantages. I find it very powerful to also remember that that same great construction is done right throughout our Riveted series into our Pro Sports, our Pro Sports side consoles, and our Angler and All Sport models. I hope you found that construction walkthrough useful. Thanks for checking this video out.